What hasn't been updated this week? Welcome back to Switch News, my weekly Switch News series. So if you love all things Switch, make sure you go down there, subscribe, like this video and share it around because it really helps us out. But let's crack on. So No Man's Sky has received a massive update with version 4.06. Far too many things for me to reel off here, but it's so nice to see that Hello Games, still to this day, are focusing on improving the game. Don't forget that this game initially launched back in 2016 and was basically a disaster. They spent years fine-tuning and improving the game, and honestly, I just still can't believe that they even brought it over to the Switch at all, and it's great fun too. So I initially bought this back on the PC in 2016, and at the time I was like, meh. You know, they well overhyped stuff. They might have even slightly lied about some things as well. And well, they've really taken the time to improve stuff. And it's so nice to see that there's so many updates, even, you know, for the Switch. Now, we do have a 30-minute video of uninterrupted gameplay of No Man's Sky on the Switch OLED running handheld. So if you want to see that, check it out on the channel. Next up is another huge update, which is Splatoon 3. And it has received the mother of all patches, bringing it to version 2.0.0, and this update is just pure ridiculous. I mean, we'd be here for like 3 days if I read out each change, so I'm not gonna do that. Instead, you can just pause this video and read what's flying up on the screen right now. Now, I'm not a massive Splatoon fanatic myself. I love the idea of it, I love the aesthetics, I love all of it. I've just never really like given it the time to jump in. I've got Splatoon 2, but I don't have Splatoon 3. But anyway, I am super hyped for all of you that are like crazy into this, because this looks like they've really made some serious changes here to balance things out and just give you better quality of life stuff. So, you know, that makes me happy for all of you. And if you've taken the time to read all of these crazy patch notes, let me know down in the comment what excites you the most from this patch. Next up, SEGA have announced a new Sonic Frontiers free DLC roadmap. Yes, we've already seen the Monster Hunter free DLC, but this is more than that. This roadmap features 3 updates, with update 1 featuring a jukebox, photo mode, and new challenges. Update 2 features Sonic's birthday, open zone challenges, and new Coco, and update 3 is the biggest of them all, with new playable characters and new story content. And that's huge. That's not just a couple of free skins as I was expecting. This is actual content coming next year in 2023. Alongside that, we also receive a free holiday cheer suit on December 21st. So if you've bought Sonic Frontiers, are you excited about this? I definitely am. I never imagined that they were going to be releasing content at all for this game. I thought it was going to be packaged, there you go, done. But seeing all this new stuff come in, that really excites me, that they're like not just throwing Frontiers to the side, they're actually actively doing stuff for it. And honestly, I love Sonic Frontiers. It is so much fun. I had kind of low expectations of it before it came out. And then once it came out, I was like, wow, like, I am loving this. So much fun. I did a live stream of the game, which you can check out on the channel. And I also did 30-minute video of gameplay on the Switch OLED uninterrupted, which you can also check out if you want to see the Switch performance. Now let's move on to the big stuff, the Pokemon stuff. Oh yeah. So the first one is actually a new event. I just wanted to let you know in case you wanted to know. So you can catch a Charizard with Pokémon Scarlet and Violet with the latest Tera Raid Battle event. This Charizard will be a Dragon Tera type, and events run from the 1st of December until the 4th of December. So it's happening right now. And again, if you missed it, well then, you know, you can try again between the 15th to the 18th of December. Bear in mind, only one can be caught per save file, and you need to be in the end game to participate unless you join someone else's game that is eligible. And here's the big story of today, because Nintendo have finally apologized for the state of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And with that, today, they are releasing a patch to address this with version 1.1.0, which is out right now. So they said on their website, "We are thankful that Pokemon Scarlet and Violet are being played by so many consumers, but we are also aware that players may encounter issues that affect the game's performance. Our goal is always to give players a positive experience with our games, and we apologize for the inconvenience. convenience. We take the feedback from players seriously, and we're working on improvements to the game. But despite this, the patch notes only contain 3 bullet points. 3. So you can now enjoy ranked battles from the battle stadium following the start of the ranked battles season 1. Next is an issue has been fixed that caused music not to play correctly. And lastly, various other issues have been fixed. Great. Way to give us loads of information there, Nintendo. So that's what intrigues me the most, and yet also annoys me the most, because we've just talked about the incredibly detailed patch information about another huge Nintendo game, Splatoon 3, which saw pages upon pages of updates and changes, and yet all we get for Pokemon is various issues are fixed. Yeah? Where's the detailed breakdown of each individual issue? This doesn't really fill me with hope at all. If anything, I imagine performance is going to be exactly the same, but maybe people's faces won't be getting ripped off and floating around the screen. Or maybe some clipping issues have been fixed too. I mean, I could totally be wrong. Maybe performance has improved, but their lack of elaboration within the patch notes really doesn't sit well with me. Let's hope that they continue to release patches and improve the game. I mean, they do hint at this within their statement with their last line saying, "We take the feedback from players seriously and are working on improvements to the games." So they've already announced this patch right now, and then they close their sentence with, "We are working on improvements to the games." So that to me implies maybe this is like a real quick fix that doesn't really do much, maybe sorts the clipping out like I said, or maybe stops people's faces flying off. And then maybe hopefully in the background right now, they're actually working on some serious performance improvements. I never thought they would even address this. I just thought they would be like, meh, because they don't tend to apologize, because obviously once you apologize for something, you're admitting there's an issue, and maybe that could cause people, you know, having a right to demand refunds, having a right to sue them or whatever, you know, in certain countries, or if you've got money, I don't know how it works, but you know, that's usually the case. Normally companies just stay put and don't say anything so that they're not like liable for anything, right? But I am happy that they are working on stuff for this game, because despite the fact that the game is hideously broken with performance problems, it's actually really fun. I know I haven't done like a first impressions or like a review or anything like that yet, because I was kind of waiting to like give it a bit more time to play through it a bit more and really dive in before I just jump on the bandwagon of, oh yeah, the performance sucks, even though it does, and that's justified. I wanted to be a bit more like in depth with that, and Christina and I have been playing this to death. We love it, but we're not rushing it, but we love playing this game together because it's multiplayer, right? And I was thinking, well, maybe in the future, after we've played it a bit more, then maybe me and Christina will do like a podcast style, like we both come on the video and discuss what we like and what we don't like about the game. But we're only maybe like 30-40 hours into it, and we're really taking it slow, you know, we're just catching loads of stuff, you know, going and doing the gyms and whatever. But anyway, I'll stop rambling. If you'd like to see me and Christina talking about Pokemon, let me know down in the comments, because I would love to know, because I think that would be cool. I think it would be cool, but I'd love to know your thoughts. And also, what do you think about this patch? Have you installed the patch yet? What are your thoughts? Have you noticed any improvements? I'd love to know. I haven't installed it yet, but I will be doing that later tonight. And talking about Pokemon, what you need to do is go and watch these two videos just here. We've got the Charizard and Pikachu Hori Split Pad Pro controllers just here, which are amazing. And we've also got the Gengar and Pikachu and Mimichu, or whatever it's called, case for the Hori Split Pad compacts as well. So check out those two videos and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.